Hey guys, welcome back. It's Lost Mentality. And what are we doing in today's video? We're actually going to be building a media PC. If you know me, you know I have a 120-inch projector out there in the living room. And I had an old Intel computer. So it's time to go ahead and upgrade. Got a 450 watt SFX power supply, B450 mini ITX motherboard, and to be powered by the AMD Ryzen 3 2200G. Let's go ahead and get started by putting this thing together. So right here, we're going to go ahead and take the case. It has 4 screws that holds the case together. Once I'm able to unscrew all 4 corners, go ahead and peel off the top side of the case here. Nice design. Let's go ahead and unbox the CPU, which is a Ryzen 3 2200G. Pop this tab up right here. Now the CPU is going to have a marker on the bottom left, which is going to be a little triangle. Have that triangle face that side of the motherboard. Now go ahead and pop that down. Now it's locked. Get these wires out of the way here. Undo the I/O shield. Make sure to go ahead and pop that in. You'll hear a nice little click. Take the motherboard, pop that in here, line it up with the I/O shield. Screw the motherboard in. Take the power supply adapter, go ahead, screw that into the back of the power supply. Hook this back in. Screw it into the side of the case here to make sure it's held tight so it doesn't go nowhere. Now with a fully modular power supply, all those cables are disconnected. Plug them in individually. Now take the 24-pin motherboard adapter, connect that pin to the motherboard. Take the USB 3.0 plug. We'll go right into the USB 3.0 slot on the motherboard. Make sure that's firmly planted. Now the HD audio is going to be a pin connector on the motherboard. Make sure to plug that in adequately. Downloading more RAM. Make sure that snaps in nicely. Make sure to plug the SATA cable into the SATA slot so you can hook it in to your SSD in this case. Now it's time to install the graphics card. Now this one's modular, so you hook it up sideways with a PCIe extender. Take the graphics card, plug it into that PCIe extender slot. Go ahead and snap that right into place. Tighten that GPU down so it doesn't go nowhere. Make sure to hook up the power adapter to the side of it. Now that that's done and out of the way, let's go ahead and hook up the SSD. Now let's go ahead and give this a shot, see if it fires up. When it comes down to building a PC, there's a lot of stuff you have to take into effect. You got to calculate what kind of build you're looking for, what it's going to be used for, whether you're going to be using it for media, watching videos, editing photos. Now you also got to consider the case, and in this case, hot pun intended, we actually went with a mini ITX. It's about the size of an Xbox, so a standard power supply doesn't really work. We had to get one that is a SFX, not sound effects, in order to get it to fit into the case. The main concern is having a graphics card that will be able to process 4K images up to 60 frames a second. Now you want 60 frames a second at least. I mean, you could live with 30, but 60 frames a second allows you to have that butter smooth transitions. Brought my editing PC into the living room and hooked it straight into the projector and saw that it was putting out 60 hertz, and it was so much smoother. Now, one last thing I want to talk about is what I did with that old PC. I actually took the old PC and decided to take it out to the pasture. Now, what do I mean by the pasture? I mean the dumpster. So I took it out and went ahead and threw it away, and I wanted to go ahead and show you guys that. And there you have it. We have a nice media PC for the living room, as well as a nice paperweight at the dump. Now that's all I got for you today. Thanks for checking that video out. Once again, my name is Lost Mentality. Make sure to go ahead and subscribe to my channel. You click my little mask right down there. You'll go ahead and be able to keep up with the information I put out. I got a lot more videos coming, so I'd appreciate it if you went ahead and hit that subscribe button so that you can show me that you like this video, think I should have done it different. Comment down in the comments below. Alright guys, hope you have a great week.